The billionaire mocked the single dad daily, until she suddenly kissed him. Everything changed. Every morning at exactly 7:10 a.m., Ethan Cole, a 34-year-old single father, walked into the glass-covered cafe on Main Street. His shoulders were always slightly bent, not from weakness, but from carrying too much life on them. He wore the same faded navy jacket, hair neatly trimmed but thinning at the sides, eyes deep with exhaustion and love. His daughter, Lily, age 6, waited for him every evening with homework and hope. Across the cafe sat Victoria Hale, 32 years old, billionaire CEO of Hale Industries. Perfect posture. Sharp black blazer. Hair pulled into a flawless low bun. Cold gray eyes that saw numbers, not people. She noticed Ethan on day 1. And she mocked him. Every day after, still ordering the cheapest coffee, she'd say loudly, "Single dad life must be inconvenient." She laughed once, her friends joining in. Ethan never responded. He just smiled politely, paid in cash, and left. What no one noticed was how his hand shook when his card was declined once, or how he skipped lunch so Lily could eat better. One rainy morning, Lily fell sick. Ethan arrived late. Soaked. Stressed, Victoria stood up, blocked his way, and said, loud enough for everyone to hear, "Maybe if you worked harder instead of playing hero dad, you wouldn't be such a mess." Something broke inside him, but still, he said nothing. That night, the city hosted a charity gala, Victoria's Gala, luxury lights, cameras, applause, and unexpectedly, Ethan was there, not as a guest. As the sound technician. Victoria noticed him instantly and smirked. "Of course," she muttered. "Even here." Then, disaster struck. The main stage system failed. Silence fell over the hall. Victoria's reputation was on the line. Before anyone could react, Ethan stepped forward, calmly rewired the system, and restored the sound in under 2 minutes. The room exploded with applause. Victoria froze. She stared at him, not as a joke this time, but as a man. Later, backstage, she confronted him. "Where did you learn that?" she asked. Ethan looked at her, calm but firm. "I built audio systems for stadiums, before my wife passed away. Before I chose my daughter over money." The words hit her harder than any insult. For the first time in years, Victoria felt ashamed. Then something impulsive happened. In front of stunned staff and flashing cameras, she stepped closer, her voice trembling. "I'm sorry." And before logic could stop her, she kissed him. The room gasped. Ethan pulled back, eyes wide. "That kiss," he said quietly, "doesn't erase months of humiliation." He walked away, leaving Victoria standing there, shaken. The next morning, the internet exploded. Billionaire kisses single dad. Who is Ethan Cole? Victoria couldn't sleep. For the first time, success felt empty. She visited Ethan's small apartment, unannounced. Lily opened the door. "Are you the lady who made Daddy sad?" she asked innocently. Victoria's heart shattered. She knelt down, tears forming. "Yes, and I'm here to fix that." Inside, Victoria offered Ethan a job, executive role, full benefits. He refused. "I don't want pity," he said. "I want respect." So she did something no one expected. She shut down her schedule. She volunteered at Lily's school. She learned Ethan's life, his pain, his strength. Days turned into weeks, mockery turned into admiration, and one evening, as Lily slept between them on the couch, Victoria whispered, "I don't want to own the world anymore. I want to earn your trust." Ethan looked at her, really looked. This time, he kissed her, slow, honest. Real, not for cameras, not for pride, but for love. Happiness didn't arrive loudly. It came quietly, like morning sunlight slipping through cracked curtains. For the first time in years, Ethan laughed without guilt. Lily slept peacefully. Victoria learned how to live without armor, but peace never lasts without a test. One afternoon, Ethan received a call that turned his blood cold. "Mr. Cole," the voice said formally, "this is regarding your late wife's accident. New evidence has surfaced." Victoria noticed his face drain of color. That evening, Ethan finally spoke. "My wife didn't just die," he said, voice shaking. "She was working on a confidential project for Hale Industries. The night she died, she called me, scared." Victoria's breath caught. She knew the project. A ruthless expansion deal, approved by her years ago. Without question, Ethan continued, eyes wet but steady. "She said someone was following her." Then the line went dead. Silence filled the room. Victoria felt the weight of every decision she had ever made crash down on her chest. "If this has anything to do with my company," she whispered, "I'll expose it myself." Ethan looked at her, torn. "This truth could destroy you," he said. "Your empire. Your name." Victoria took a step closer, then let it burn. She said softly, "Because love built on lies isn't love." The investigation went public. Stocks fell. Executives resigned. A hidden cover-up surfaced. Her board had buried the truth to protect profits. Victoria testified against her own company. The media turned brutal. Billionaire falls from grace. Was love the real motive? Ethan stood by her side anyway. One night, as they sat on the same couch where everything once felt safe, Victoria broke down. I mocked you, she cried. And you were the strongest person in the room. Ethan held her hand. And you chose truth, he said. That's strength too. Months later, justice was served. Those responsible were charged. Victoria stepped down as CEO. By choice, she didn't lose everything. She gained something real. On a quiet evening, Lily looked up at them both and smiled. Are you staying forever? She asked Victoria. Victoria looked at Ethan. This time, she didn't rush. If your dad lets me, she said gently. Ethan smiled, the same tired smile from the cafe, now filled with peace. Yes, he said. Forever.